In this tutorial, we'll be creating the stretchy title animation in After Effects. With my text layer created, I'm just going to add a quick text animation, and I'll go down into my text layer, under animate, select position, and I'll set the position to -120. Now I'll go into my range selector, change the offset to -100, and I'll just give it 2 keyframes over 1 second long from -100 to 100. And we'll go down into the Advanced tab here, set the shape from square to ramp up, and the ease low to 50. So we've just got this basic text animation sort of moving the letters. Now I'll go over to 2 seconds, and I'll set a keyframe for my offset again, scroll over to 3 seconds, and set it to -100. And in between these 2 keyframes, I'll set a keyframe for the position, and just go 1 frame forward and set it to 120. So we basically got the same animation, but flipped the other way. I'll select these keyframes, hit F9, and I'll just create a graph like so, just to smooth things up. Okay, so this is our basic text animation. Let's go ahead and pre-compose this layer. And let's add the main effect, which is CC Scale Wipe. And I'll set the direction to -90 degrees, and we can start stretching it out. Now you can see by moving the center point, we're receiving some pretty cool effects here of our stretchy title. Let's place it about here, and we want to set the stretch to something like 50. Let's go to the beginning of our comp, set a keyframe for the stretch here, and I'll go over to 1 second here where our text animation is complete, and I'll just drag it across here until it's fully revealed. Then I'll select these keyframes, hit F9, and create a similar graph to the one we have on the text layer. So it basically comes in like so. Now you can see that at some points we might get some blurry edges or shapes are getting kind of bubbly, and we can just set the stretch here to 100 and it will just straighten things out. Now we're going to do the same thing for the out animation, and we do this by setting a keyframe for the direction and the center point. Let's hit on U to bring these up. And we'll move 1 keyframe forward here, set the direction to 90, and let's position the center point about here. Let's go to 2 seconds, set 2 keyframes here, and move over to here, and create this out animation, just like in the beginning. Go into my graph and adjust it accordingly. So we've got it coming in and animating out in a similar way. Now you can obviously do this in any direction, so just by setting the direction here to a different spot, you can create a horizontal stretch effect, or really in any direction. Now to give it the color effect that you've seen in the beginning, what we simply do is duplicate this clip. Let's move this 1 or 2 frames forward, and on this layer I'm going to drop a gradient or a fill effect. So a gradient ramp with your selected colors, and we've basically got the same animation, and it gives us this colory effect, which is kind of cool. Alright, this is it for this tutorial. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.